This is Sakile Mohale. Welcome to the Sepambili podcast channel. We cannot wait to bring about content that is raw, gritty, punchy. Follow us, comment, like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so that every time we post new videos, you are the first to know. Yeah, and you know what I mean? You don't want to be a case of FOMO. Do not miss out on cool, awesome content. So, interestingly, today, as I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, what do I really want to impress upon today? I thought about how we, as people, we always strive to be the best that we can be in what we are interested in. So, be our careers, our passions, the people that we interact around us, and we try to be good people, but have we ever thought about what we need to do and what it ultimately takes to get to where we want to? So let me give you an example. So let's say now, for instance, you say, hey, I've done a bachelor's degree and I want to do an honors, or I want to do a master's, right? So if you commit to make that undertaking, what sacrifices are you willing to make to do that? Because it's ultimately one thing to say you want to do something, but how much more does it then take to say, I want to make a concerted effort to commit to doing this daily, to studying, to making research, to talking to people within your area of interest and your field of interest. I always think about how we dream. We've got beautiful, amazing dreams in our minds where we dream of being multimillionaires. We dream of taking over the world and making changes that will massively impact and influence others. So how much of it is actually then reality? How much of these dreams that we conceptualize at night when we can't sleep are actually then taken and put in as goals for them to be put into the process of fruition, right? Because it's one thing to dream, which absolutely we have to. I think it's imperative to dream and to have a purpose and to have guidance. But how much of what we dream do we put in place? How much of that do we actually say we are committing to? I think this is very important when you realize that the scope of our dreams cannot come to fruition unless we put action into it. And that's the truth of the matter, right? So another point that I was thinking about as I was thinking about this is focus. Look, I myself, admittedly, have fallen folly to this, where I will have 3 or 4 massive, beautiful ideas and then try and do all of them at once. And then I realized that in essence, you are giving yourself 30% of each and you are not truly giving yourself 100% of the focus. So I renewed my commitment to say, you know what, I'm really going to focus my channel onto Sepambili Press podcast and really giving it a go and seeing how we bring to you, our amazing, awesome viewers and subscribers, content that is crucial, content that is raw, that is gritty, stories from people from all walks of life. The person next to you could be a chief executive officer, they could just be your colleague, but what is their story? How did they come to be where they are today, right? We all have a story. Every day we're walking, living, breathing stories. So these are the stories that I want to bring to the fore. And I, as Sakile, come from creative industries background, and I'm very, very passionate about the creative industry. So you're looking at your publishing, your digital arts, music, your games. I'm very passionate about interactive mediums, digital technologies, and I think part of this will be having conversations with people in these industries. But it's not solely focused on people within the creative industries. This could be also with people from other industries. We can have conversations with CEOs. How did they get to be where they are today? What is their story? What did they do to get to the top, to the echelon, right? What sacrifices do they have to make along the way? As I was alluding to earlier about making sacrifices. It's one thing to have dreams, but then how are you putting them into action, right? What sacrifices did it take to get to where they are? Their story, who inspires them? So not only just CEOs and people in the creative industries, but you too. We would love to hear your story. Engage with us in the comments. Check in our description. I will leave links to emails where you can send me and express an interest in us having conversations, and then we can have beautiful online conversations that we can then upload on the podcast. Or if you are in the vicinity of where I'm located, we can then talk further and have in-person conversations. But I'm really, really looking forward to engaging more with you and engaging more and becoming more consistent with the podcast. And yeah, really fantastic, awesome year ahead, and I, for one, cannot wait to get more stories, raw, interesting, gritty, punchy, and ultimately impactful stories, because we are the influence of the people around us. We are the influence of what we consume. We are the influence of that which moves us, that which gives us purpose. And every day when you wake up, what is your purpose? What guides you? What is your story? How are you able to move through the world? Who are the people who lift you up when you're feeling down? All of that. Love to hear a story. Like I said, check the description box and find the email where you'll be able to contact me, and then we will talk further. I'd love to hear from you. Let's have amazing, impactful, beautiful conversations. Once again, I'm Sakile Mokhale. Comment, like, subscribe, and be part of the awesome Siapambili Press podcast.